the work doesn't work for you, it is working on you. For a tree to grow on the surface, it must first need to grow underground. Keep showing up and doing the work no matter what no one says. I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. Once you started the work, you cannot stop. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep putting in the work. You have to keep moving forward. Like, yo, I'm gonna give you a story. I started posting consistently from January this year or February this year, around that milestone, around that mark. And there was times when I felt like giving up. There was time I felt like not doing the work. There was time I felt like not showing up. And I kept on pushing. And eventually it got from 0 subs to 4 subs to 30 subs to 54 subs. And now I'm at 72. Yeah, it still seems small, yes, but it is a change. It's growth. For a tree to grow on the surface, it must first need to grow underground. You might think that your work isn't producing fruit, but if the work doesn't work for you, it is working on you. So something is happening. For me, I am building my discipline. Like, a lot of days I don't want to do the work, but I keep showing up and putting in the work. I keep showing up and putting in my dues. That's building my discipline. If I can show up consistently each and every day by recording a video, by posting a video, by working out, what other areas in my life can I show up consistently? What other aspect can I gain? What things can I learn from all of this? If I can get up every day and read a book or take notes on those books I read, that means I can show up other parts in my life. If the work doesn't work for you, it is working on you. Keep showing up and doing the work, bro. A lot of days I'm not motivated. A lot of days it's just me knowing that I have to complete my power list keeps dragging me through. And give me a year time, all of this discipline or all of this time I showed up even when I don't want to, it's going to pay off. It's going to produce. Remember, you reap what you sow. You might not want to do the work now, but if you keep showing up and doing it, give yourself 6 months, give yourself a year time, and you're going to see the benefits. You're going to see the fruit from the labor. Imagine I started this grind, this 2 job, this posting video, this editing video, this reading, this going to the gym at the start of January. I started all of that like on my long schedule. If this I need to do every day, and in a short few months I've gotten more money in my bank account than I ever had in my lifetime of working. I've become more disciplined than throughout all my life. I've gotten abs. I'm in the best physical shape that I've ever been in my life, and it's all because I kept on showing up and doing the work. Like, imagine if you keep showing up. Imagine if you keep putting in the work. You keep depositing daily. When it's time to withdraw, or whenever it's time to cash out, just look at everything you've gained. Look at everything you've learned. Like, yo, believe you me, some days are hard, bro. Some days, like, I just want to isolate myself. Some days I don't want to do the work. Some days I want to stay in bed. But I keep showing up. I keep putting in the work because I know I can't quit. I know it's working for me. I know it's building me into the person that God ordained me to be. Once you start the work, you can't stop, man. Like, if you go over the videos I've dropped before this, it's me talking about me being depressed. It's me talking about, yo, I don't want to do the work, and I keep it open with you guys. If I'm depressed, I'll let you know I'm depressed. If I'm angry, I'll let you know I'm angry. But even in those times, I kept on showing up and doing the work because the work has to be done. I know the work is going to produce fruits for me in the future. Whatever you do in the present moment creates your future life, and whatever you did in the past creates your present moment. I kept on showing up in the past, and it built me into the disciplined person I am right now. If I keep on showing up over and over, it's going to make me better in the future. It's going to add on to what I have now. That's the thing, it adds on. You're not going to forget everything you've learned, or you're not going to gain new life or whichever. It's going to add on to whatever you already have. Yo bro, in a few months I'm going to buy my first car. Like a few years ago, I didn't even think about this. I didn't see myself with any of this. Like, yo, no one helped me to achieve this, no one but God. And I kept on showing up, I kept on doing the work, building myself, building my finances, learning about finances, into gaining the money that I have now, into all of the financial knowledge that I have now. And in a few months, I'm gonna buy my first car. I'm looking to build businesses in the future so that I can help my family members and help others. Like, yo, the greatest man on earth was a servant. Christ was a servant. A servant is someone that does the work. A servant does work constantly. So you have to show up and do the work over and over. You can't try to escape from the work. You can't not want to do the work. I have a brother who he wants to go to the gym, or he's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a gym membership. But I always say, yo, it's best to work out at home first. Start doing some push-up, some core workout, and some squats. Because that actually shows your discipline. Because if you don't want to do those, you're not going to want to go to the gym. And I can speak on that. I had a gym membership for years, and I stopped going to the gym, and it would just take money off my card. And it was until I kept on going back to the gym daily that I actually see the benefits of it. Imagine if I went to the gym in the time where I stopped, when my gym membership was just taking money off my card, I would be in a better physique than the physique that I have right now. But I didn't want to do the work. I didn't want to show up and deposit my dues for the day. I didn't want to labor that day. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to escape. I wanted to skip out on the work. I wanted to skip out on doing it. I wanted to skip out on showing up for myself. And I had to pay for that because I didn't have a discipline. I didn't build my discipline to where it could have been. I didn't build that consistency. I didn't build my physique into what it could be. I could have a better physique now, but I didn't do it. There was a lot of times where I should have read daily, or I should have taken notes on the books that I've read, and I didn't do it. And now I have to read those books over. I had to learn knowledge that I could have learned in the past. And I could have taken notes that I've already taken, but I didn't want to do it. A lot of days I skipped out on the work. A lot of days I didn't show up. And that caused me to not become the person who I am supposed to be right now. Like, you don't understand, bro. For me, I pressure myself because I expect myself to be greater than where I currently am. And because I'm not there, I put more pressure on myself to catch up to that imaginary version. So imagine if I kept on doing the work beforehand, I would have been that version that I've idealized. So yo, keep on showing up, keep on doing the work, keep on maximizing the day. I'm not saying yo go 110% each and every day, because that's impossible. I did that before and that left me drained. I'm still like drained. I'm still desensitized. I'm still unmotivated now. It's my discipline that caused me to show up each and every day. You can't go 100% on the grind each and every day. What I'm saying is to show up and do the work. If you can only give 85% today, you give your 85% today. If you can only give 10% tomorrow, you give your 10% tomorrow. If you can only do 5% the day after and 60% the day after that, you put it in. Still show up and do the work. Still appear and do the work, bro. Because the work is working on you or it's working for you. And oftentimes it is doing both. You might not see the success building now. You might not see the fruits growing now. But in the future, it's going to appear out of nothing. People might not see you doing the work. People might think you're lazy. People might think you're skipping out. People might think that you don't have any ambitions. But in the future, when it all pays off, those same people are going to come back around and say they all believed in you. Keep showing up and doing the work no matter what no one says, no matter how you feel, because the work is working for you or it is working on you. But yo, that's the video for the day. Peace.